All right, welcome back to our channel. It's been quite a while. So let's just state our main objectives of this channel. So the first one is to distinguish accountants from data analysts, finance managers, auditors, etc. And so, who are these accountants that I'm referring to? Simple. Those accountants that would be taking care of the accounts receivable, accounts payable, the taking care of whether the ledgers are updated, whether they're in place, tax compliance, tax reports, those GAAPs, IFRS. I'm not saying that you know managers, accounting managers won't do that, but um, mostly rank and file accountants, right, or just a little bit higher to that because mostly books would refer only to external auditors, especially I'm talking about accounting information systems books, would refer to higher level accounting. So anyway, you will see what I mean later in this videos that I would upload in this channel. And of course we would be discussing AIS concepts. We would really be illustrating them based on the programs that we would be making. And then we have the of course number three. We already stated that we will teach accountants to program. Excuse me. And then data analytics in the cloud and big data. Okay, so let's start with this question: how does accountant's task work in an AIS, and what is analytics in an accounting sense? So we answer the first question. It's just simple. We are sit and wait people, right? We sit and wait, and once the operations is done, the input goes to the AIS database. Now, why would we be calling this AIS database? We could just refer to this as database, but later on, there are all sorts of names for these repositories. Data catalogs, data warehouse, data marts, data stores, all sorts of things, data lakes. So we might as well refer to this now as AIS database. And then, of course, we have our accounting applications, the UI, user interface, which type of accountants, and then generate the reports needed. And then we have so that is the how the accountant's task work in an AIS, right? It's mostly RDBMS rules, relational database rules, rather than the traditional manual accounting. Unless, of course, you're in a manual accounting, so it's pretty obvious we are speaking about the modern sense of accounting information systems. And then, of course, the accounting analytics would come in after all these ends, right? This is why it's similar to auditing. As the saying goes that auditing begins when accounting ends. It's similar to data analytics in accounting. I- it begins when all of these processes, these operations is done. Okay, so the data warehouse, and we have the accounting and analytic reports like financial ratios, variance analysis, whatever management requirements, right? And then the we have the accountants and their spreadsheet. So we have the local opportunity, the citizens development opportunity to program here. So we will take a look at this distinction right now. You have the accounting data analytics versus data analytics. So in the data analytics, generally we have the data lakes pulling all sorts of data from our other sources, including our AIS, and then create the analysis, right? So again, we extract data, and then we transform them and load them into a specialized repositories. Now, who would use this data? It depends. Um, who, data analysts, data engineers, business intelligence developers, data scientists would use this in order to make their own reports, analysis to be presented to whoever needs it. Right. That is the in data analytics in a nutshell. And if you can see here, um, our accountants could just reside in here, but they could cross over here. But once they would do that, it's a different world. They cannot make have the responsibility of we all know that they cannot have the responsibility of filing taxes for their companies and at the same time program. That's just not, you know we know accountants know this. They have all sorts of deadlines. You cannot program, etc. That is why we need spreadsheets for fast and you know fast development of our reports. Because usually what happens is that ERPs customizations are very expensive, and usually accountants would just use spreadsheets to further customize the reports to cater to whatever compliance in the government. Yeah, right. So again, um, that's it. So we have all Oracle, SAP, Finance, Solomon, Exact, all of these ERPs and accounting solutions. Depends on where you are, but the main task really is to learn VBA so you could customize your reports further. Power BI, and then in data analytics later we have Python, R, all sorts of databases, and even cloud. Right, so don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned in this channel, and as we will make all sorts of videos that would help you. Okay.